What's up, everybody? This review, we're taking a look at the Mcfarlane DC Multiverse Batmobile. Now, this Batmobile is from the Batman Beyond series. Mcfarlane has been doing pretty much every version of the Batmobile, I believe. I feel like they got a few out, like 2 versions of the Tumbler, the different movies. I feel like they've been, knocking those out. I don't own any of them, although I do want the Tumbler. I think that would be like a pretty cool Batmobile to own. I have the animated version, but the DC, I think it's DC Direct version, the one that came out first, and then Mcfarlane did one also. It almost seems like the exact same mold, just a little bit different with like the colorway, the plastic, that sort of thing. But yeah, I love Batman Beyond, and I definitely wanted to get this one, especially to go with my Batman Beyond figure. I think it'd be pretty cool. When I saw it, instantly popped in my head. You got Batman Beyond. He needs a ride. But yeah, I don't really do McFarlane figures like that. But the vehicles kind of got my attention, kind of the same way that the Mega Figs do. But this is the Amazon version, so he doesn't. This one does not come with the figure. There is a Walmart version that comes with the Batman Beyond figure. I didn't really need it. I think that one might have even come out early, definitely earlier than this, but with slightly different price point, not by much, so it would have been worth it too. But yeah, here he is. This is the front of the box. You get a nice view of the Batmobile. You get the side, which says Batman Beyond. You get the back with the Batmobile on there. It kind of depends on like which way you're looking at it, right? Which one's top, bottom, side. I guess technically this would be maybe the front, or just another side. And then the other side shows the Batmobile again. And again, it says fits most 7-inch figures. You got a version. It looks good. Shows that it has effects, lights, that sort of thing. 21 inches. This is going to be a pretty big vehicle. But let's get it open and check it out. So when you open the box, on the bottom, it has a stand, which is pretty nice. You're going to be able to hold this thing because it does fly, this Batmobile. So that's going to be pretty cool. And then you get this cardboard kind of crate here that houses the Batmobile. Get the card up top. And I'm not sure if we got to do some assembly. Seems like it. I think we might have to do just a slight assembly, not much. All right, so a closer look at the stand. Looks really awesome. You got the Batman Beyond name in that style. You got this black stand with a nice gray wash going throughout it. And it feels pretty good. Another one that had the nice stand that I reviewed was the Lobo. Lobo had like a really cool stand with his logo. And pretty much similar setup. You get this little silver rod here. And then you would place the Batmobile on top. So pretty cool. You also get the card. Got a little bit of the bio on the back. I'll toss that to the side with my other ones. We get some slight assembly. So there you got the Batmobile. And on each side of the packaging, you get these different parts for the wings for his vehicle. And they'll just kind of port in just like that. Now, before I plug those in, we'll take a look at it. It's got this nice, shiny plastic here. And then the rest of it's kind of matte, which makes it look pretty nice. On the inside, the part that you're not even going to see has these sculpted details, which is pretty cool that they didn't leave that blank. I like that. Take it a step further and put a little gray wash, but you really don't need to because, like I said, we're not really going to see it. And just having it sculpted in there like that, pretty nice. That's pretty cool. Now, before I put those on, we'll look at the main body. So here we got the main body. You can see it's got the nice shiny plastic, and then you got this matte all throughout. So there's the front. And it looks pretty nice. You got this red translucence. You can see through it. So you get a nice silhouette of the figure that's in it, or figures. I'm not sure how many it's going to hold. I'm thinking maybe one. And then you got that nice black and matte all throughout. My lights probably make it look a little bit more hardcore different, I guess. I don't know. But it looks really nice. You got the back, clear lenses. You got the nice sculpting all throughout there. You've got this design here on the side, and as you can see the wash on there, or dry brushing. That gray looks really good. Really glad they did that. Really makes those details in that sculpt like pop, and that's what you want. Got the base where the stand plugs in. Here's where you put the batteries in. The other side. Some more details all throughout, and I mean that looks really awesome. Now getting this guy open, you can kind of grab here. You don't want to put too much pressure here on the lens. You can see my fingerprints already on there, but you'll hear that pop. It springs open. And on the inside, it's a solo seat. And you can see his little thrusters. And on the screen, you can see the Joker from the series. Really cool. Kind of wish it would have been like Old Man Bruce instead of Joker, That would have been pretty cool. Those are those thrusters that I was talking about right in there. That's one. And there's the other. And the seat is nothing too special. Everything is just the molded plastic. So nothing super crazy about it. Here's a little button there that I'm assuming is going to give us some of our effects. So pretty cool. I'm going to get those wings on there now. So each side is labeled. Inside there, you'll see the L. And here on top, you'll see the L. You're just going to match them up, squeeze it on. Same thing with this side. That's what's going to be giving us that overall length. Before it wasn't too bad, but this right here just really extends it. And that's what it looks like. And then you got the stand. And that's it. That is the Batman Beyond Batmobile. Really cool. Not a super crazy design in a way. Kind of a little more simple, but also not, if that makes sense. Really cool. All right, so we got the Batmobile, and if you got a Batmobile, you probably got a Batman, something that you're going to use in there. And I don't really care for Mcfarlane figures. We already know that. They're not my favorite. So who's going in there? My Mezco. It's a Mezco exclusive Batman Beyond. A really nice figure. Looks beautiful. Super dope. he's going in there. And he is smaller than the Mcfarlane figures, so I'm assuming no problems. We'll get the hands a little adjusted. I went with these slightly open hands to hold his batarangs. I don't think I'm going to slide him over the controls just yet. Just going to have it sit in there pretty nice. So it's going to be something along the lines of this. Of course, I could try to make him sit just a little bit better. Get him down in there. Let me work with that just a second. Both hands. All right. So we'll turn it to the side here. And you can see a little bit of the silhouette for him. Probably need to tilt his head down some more. Make it look really cool. And this might end up being his like permanent home. Maybe. So it looks like the top of his ears kind of, maybe I can get it to sit a little bit better, but the top of his ears right now are touching the top of the canopy. He tilts his head back for it to fit. But if we're just going to leave it open, which is probably how I'll do it, that looks great. So really cool. All right, so I got the batteries in the Batmobile, and the button for this guy is on the back side of it. So there is a button here on the front, but that's actually the one to open the canopy instead of pulling it. So that makes that super easy. And then on the back, where is, oh, right there. So flying sounds with the light effects. I believe the package says that it lasts for about 16 seconds. And then next is just lighting effects. And it's supposed to last for about 25 seconds. You can see those little LEDs in there. And then kind of lights it up just a little bit. Turn off some of these lights. Some more lights. Tail lights. Pretty cool. I guess that's just showing that it's getting ready to go off. So yeah, pretty cool. And there's the first one. So 3 sets. then the lights again. So pretty cool. All right, so that's going to be it for this Batmobile. I think it's pretty cool. I am a big Batman Beyond fan again, so that makes me want it even more. To the casual fan, maybe they'll just feel like it's just okay, because it does have a unique design. You know, when you think of Batmobile, you don't think of the flying version, that sort of thing. But I think it looks pretty awesome. I am liking that. I think they did a pretty decent job on it. Nothing super crazy, but I don't think you had to, and I think they made it pretty, I guess, affordable for it. You know, without going too crazy. I mean, you gave you lights, electronics, everything like that. I think this version was like $90 or something like that, and the Walmart version was just a little bit more, but it came with the figure. Same everything else. So I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. Not terrible, price wise, that sort of thing. Of course, I was going to get it because again, I am a fan. So that's not to say that anybody else isn't. It's pretty cool though. I think that's pretty different, and it's going to look pretty cool on the shelf. And I do have my Batman Beyond already, so having his Batmobile, I think that just added to it. So yeah, that's going to be it for this review. Pretty simple, but done pretty good, especially with the wash on the sides. Nice stand. Got the lights and sounds. The sound is a little annoying, I guess, to me. I could just do with the lights only. Um, but looks really good, though, in my opinion, to me. So, yeah, again, that's going to be it for this review. Hopefully, this helped you out. I don't know if you're trying to collect them all the Batmobiles, that sort of thing. But, hopefully, you saw enough of this one to help you decide whether you're trying to track this one down or not. So, I will catch y'all in the next one. Later.